Welcome back. Okay, so there's this wild conspiracy theory just blowing up on the far right, but get this, the target is Donald Trump himself. We're going to break down this whole claim that there's a huge cover-up about his health. And the craziest part? The accusation is coming from inside the MAGA house.
But before we get into all that, do me a quick favor. Smash that like button and make sure you're subscribed so you never miss one of our explainers.
All right, let's get right into it. The accusation. What exactly is the explosive claim that kicked this whole firestorm off?
So this all started when President Trump kind of disappeared from public view for several days. And you know how the internet is, right? That little vacuum of silence was immediately filled with all sorts of crazy speculation about his health.
But then, things got serious. A former ally comes out and drops an absolute bombshell, claiming this isn't just random internet gossip. Oh no. He says this is a massive cover-up happening in real time.
The accuser, a guy named Nick Fuentes, claims the White House is hiding something big, calling it, and I quote, literally Biden 2.0. So you see, he's not just suggesting Trump is unwell, he's alleging a full-blown intentional deception.
So what does Biden 2.0 even mean?
Well, that's the heart of the whole theory. It's the idea that Trump's team is using the exact same playbook that critics accuse President Biden's team of using. You know, hiding a leader's true health condition from the public.
So, who exactly is this guy, Nick Fuentes, the one launching these attacks?
Well, to put it mildly, his background is extremely controversial. He's the leader of the America First movement. He's been identified as a white supremacist. He was at the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. And yeah, he played a role in riling up his followers on January 6th.
And here is where it gets really wild. Fuentes and Trump, they used to be allies. This isn't an attack from a political opponent. This is what you'd call friendly fire, and it's coming from a very, very messy public breakup.
I mean, their relationship went from that now infamous dinner at Mar-a-Lago in 2022 to a complete public meltdown. Fuentes turned on Trump before the 2024 election even really got going, and the attacks have just gotten more intense ever since.
So what was the initial break about? Strategy. Fuentes started claiming that the whole MAGA movement had been taken over by the exact same establishment types that Trump ran against back in 2016, and that they were, quote, blowing it.
The criticism got personal and vicious really fast, moving way beyond political disagreements and into direct, crude insults, like this one.
So what's actually fueling these health conspiracies? Is there any real substance here, or is it all just online chatter?
For his part, Trump has flatly denied everything, stating recently that he's, quote, never felt better. Case closed, right?
Well, not so fast, because the internet sleuths are compiling their own list of receipts. They're pointing to everything from his public absence, to photos where they claim to see swollen cankles and bruising, to problems walking straight, and even some recent verbal gaffes.
The speculation got so out of control that a theory that he had secretly passed away actually started trending online, for real. This prompted Trump to make a very public golf outing, which a lot of people started calling a proof of life tour, just to squash all the rumors.
Okay, so let's zoom out a bit. The big picture. What does all of this actually mean? Is it just drama, or is there something more dangerous happening here?
At its core, this is a huge sign of deep fractures within the far right. We're watching former, really vocal allies of the MAGA movement turn into some of its harshest public critics. The House is divided.
And this whole saga shines a spotlight on a growing political tactic, using a leader's health, whether the concerns are real or totally imagined, as a weapon to question their fitness to govern, and sow doubt among their own supporters.
So after all this online chaos, what's the real takeaway here? What should you remember?
Let's boil it down. A prominent, though super controversial, former supporter is accusing the White House of a Biden 2.0 style health cover-up. This is all happening in the middle of a nasty public feud. It's fueled by online speculation, and it reveals some serious infighting and political tactics on the far right. Which leaves us with the final question, doesn't it? Is this just the bitter ranting of an exiled former supporter, or is it a calculated shot in a much larger information war?
What do you think is going on here? Is it a genuine concern or a political hit job? Drop your theory down in the comments. And for more explainers that cut through all the noise, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.